And so it does feel like it's going to be very tough for this GAM lineup to fight through what Furia has drafted and try to get to that back line where, again, you're in this situation where it just always feels like IU is kind of like the only target. So that's actually really, really big that Elio was able to do that, stealing away some of those, and now he gets level 3 as he actually soaks in that experience. So we'll be able to potentially look for the dive, and I think they're going to go for it here. Elio wants to be the main target because Artemis is still level 1. Great route. The Tangle Bard's locking up Jojo, gets him low, but now the redive is going to come in. Artemis isn't even here. He's got no help whatsoever. Elio has nowhere to go. It's an easy first blood there for IU. Land, try to get some damage down onto Jojo, but Artemis has not even gotten to base and buy, and you can see the itemization much better there for IU. As the chain's gonna connect, Kiyaya's gonna look for it, and Kiyaya's gonna get it just when they need it most. The GAM top laner comes up big time. But Levi did not actually reveal there. That was critical. They pinged where the ward could be. Now Artemis looking for a fight here. Jojo going to be rooted up. Elio has been on point. Levi does arrive, but it's IU stepping forward. It's IU flashing to follow and getting the kill. Levi should be able to run him down. Does get one back as Eris fighting heavily here against Toots in the mid lane.
As possible, and they're going to have to get him through what is a rough early laning phase. Furia was able to do it in game 1.
Here comes the collapse from Kiaya. Tatu could be in some trouble. He does have to flash and is going to have to spend it. Kiaya just got to level 6. Is he going to pop the ulti? Yes, of course he is. In comes Twisted Fate, and Gigo's going to get locked down by that gold card. There's the Tangle Barbs to follow it up, and it's another kill for GAM. Tatu gets greedy, and he gets punished. Back to that tower. We'll see if they can keep him off, as Levi's going to be soloing up this dragon in the meantime. And yeah, they have spotted where Gigo is. So Gigo's going to be trapped in that side brush. He's losing all of the farm right now to this tower, as the tower's just denying minion after minion after minion. GAM really getting the better of this. As you see on the top side, Kiaya is going to be getting this free farm. Their prize will be the grubs, though, so that is the trade-off. But the question is, are the grubs more valuable than these multiple waves that they've lost this bot tower?
Its contrast to the BLG game and this one is BLG were already winning the game at this point.
They're going to look for a dive here. Hex Flash coming in. Can he find the stun? He cannot. Kiaya trying to survive. The TF ulti is there to respond, and he misses the stun. He's going to nail it, though, with the gold card as Tatu tried to reject the TF. Couldn't make it happen. You're not drawn to that potential soul fight. They got the first dragon. We'll see if they can go for the second. They're going to look for a dive here. Kiaya trying to set it up. Eris has the gold card prepped and ready. And Gigo's going to get stunned up. Great sidestep from Kiaya. Dodges the public execution as Levi will not be dodged. Jumps in, takes his fear. Eyes on Levi. And Artemis now, the deficit doesn't even matter. He's even in the farm. This horrible bot lane scenario that they were in early on has been completely mitigated.
And this bot tower is about to fall as well. They've been able to get all 4 plates from it. They're going to secure this tower. The gold will swing in Artemis' favor.
Look at the farm up here. That's a problem.
And now the gold is all blue. It's such a strong passive, and it's just like, it is a win.
I think that's passive gold.
Oh, yes. You might be. So maybe the other was actually the
other might be the passive gold and bounties and stuff, because I was like, wait a second, that seems like too much.
That is a good call. Because you're right, that was a lot of gold.
That would be a lot of gold. I was like, really? It's that good? But definitely, you can check that out in the coin-based gold grind graphic. It is interesting to see, the breakdown of the gold and where it's all coming from when someone has a lot of kills versus, if they're getting a ton from towers and plates and top. So he's saying, you know what? If we're going to win this game, it's not going to be about me. I just need to not die. I need to try to be a bit more tanky, make sure that I'm giving up the minimum.
Likely harder to dive than that of the Twisted Fate. Looks like they are just going to concede this tower, which I think makes a ton of sense. Set your sights on the mid lane instead, and I love this map movement we're seeing right now. Both Levi and Eris moving towards the mid lane, knowing that they have the numbers advantage here. Open up mid, push your advantage even more if you can. Use the Herald to siege onto the tier 2 as well.
Tatu is coming, though. They're going to TP. They want to try to force a fight here. Furia is going to look, but Levi has spotted the teleport coming through. Will the rejection work this time? Elio is going to interrupt it with the Pop Blossom. Eris arrives with the ulti, and Tatu is the target, but over on the other side, Kiaya is in trouble. Can he actually pop his ult and try to heal back up? He has the ulti, but it's not going to be enough as he's going to get shut down by Toots. On the other side, Elio is running. Levi trying to find some sort of play here. It's a trade of top laners there. The Dragon, we got to get eyes on that and see how it's looking. Levi trying to get rejected here by Tatu, but he is going to be able to find it, so he knocks him out, and Kiaya is in trouble once again here. Kiaya has no ult, he has no flash. It's going to be the first kill, and Furia may have just pulled off the heist. They knock out the jungler, they kill the top laner, and they take the dragon.
Used there by Tatu.
And Otacon getting low. It is going to be spotted out by the blue orb. It's down to half HP. Tatu again threatening. Can he find the ejection? This time it's not going to be on anyone, but Toots is going to go in. The Pop Blossom comes through, lands on multiple member, but Toots is in the middle of everybody, steals a Pop Blossom, and is going to get it down. Artemis trying to cut out, trying to take down Toots, can't quite do it. And on the other side, Tatu gets another. Furia out of nowhere. Crush the fight. GAM does take the Otacon, but it's a 4-for-0.
And that really just sets up Furia to clean up the fight. GAM is once again forced to split up.
Able to turn that around. Now the gold lead is completely gone. They were 5,000 gold up, and they have just lost basically 3 engages back to back to back. The game is slipping away from them, and now despite all of the work that they did early on, again, GAM always seems to be a bit late to show up to these setups. We'll see if they can find the fight now. Tatu going to look for the rejection. Does knock Levi out. Can they finish it in time? Toots threatening on the side, gets the stolen ult. He's going to look for it. The Pop Blossom connects. Can they actually burst down Toots? Toots has the stolen ult. He trades it back and forth. Kiaya trying to lifesteal drain in the middle of everyone. Can't do it. Artemis down incredibly low. He's on the run now. Also, IU looking for him. So is Tatu. Tatu flashes forward, knocks him down with the buckler. Okay, maybe you get the execute, but it doesn't even matter because they're on the Baron. Furia are running away with it.
Furia get what they want. They get the one team fight. They take out the jungler, and they will secure the Baron on spawn. Furia keep playing the fights better. They know how to navigate their way to the 5v5s. They secure another dragon. They'll secure the Baron. And Furia is looking to go match point in this best of 5.
I mean, the gold graph is going to be an absolute cliff as it has swung so heavily back towards Furia.
There's no way they're going to win out on the fight.
Absolutely. GAM, though, pushing for this tier 2 top, going to try to trade on the other side. They feel like they can't defend the inhibitor, so they're going to just keep pushing here for the base. Levi needs to get out of there as Toots is going to be looking, won't be able to find him with the Abscond of Duck, but the base is going to be cracked here on the top side. The arrow does connect. But it's going to be actually Furia that's having to kind of back potentially to... No, they do cancel it as they see that GAM is going to back off themselves. And meanwhile in the base, Toots just killed off GAM in this split screen. Got the kill onto Levi. They're now taking the inhibitor. Now they're just going to try to end the game here straight up as they have minions in the base. It's going to be up to GAM in the 4v5 to try to defend. We'll see if they can do it. Their wave clear is not that strong. Furia pushing, poking down Kiaya, looking for the root, won't quite find it. The first Nexus tower down incredibly low. Eris does find the gold card. Toots getting down to about half HP, but he still has a stolen ultimate here, and Elio's gonna look for it. Goes in with the Pop Blossom, connects on multiple members, but Kiaya is being focused down on the other side. Eris trying to do what he can, but Artemis is already gone. GAM are falling, and Furia pull off the comeback, move us to match point. What a performance from the Brazilian squad.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.